Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for kickoffs and kick-ons.
3, 2, 1. Hey guys.
Mate, we have got this down. Hello and welcome to the KOKO Show. Kickoffs and kick-ons are brought to you proudly by Guinness, the official beer of the British and Irish Lions Tour of Australia. As we like to say here on the KOKO Show, 'tis a lovely game for a Guinness. Don't we all agree?
We love this.
We do. Oh, I mean, I can't. We've said it 15 times already before we started today. Let me say this to you, gents. 4 sleeps, only 4 snooze fests, 4 kipperoonies. That's all that lies between us and the first Lions test. Wallabies taking on the British and Irish Lions. The excitement, would you say, is fever pitch?
I'd just get in there.
Are you? Geez, you're pumped. Look at you.
I'm pumped. I was just waiting to see where Drew was at.
Yeah,
I'm above Drew.
I went a bit early, Prof. So you're gonna have to carry me a little
I've
bit.
just noticed the voice.
Yeah.
Is this Adelaide?
I mean, yeah. Adelaide, yeah.
Okay.
Adelaide was great, but I've just gone a bit early. But I'm going to recharge and I'll be ready for Saturday.
That's not like you, mate.
Oh, no.
We will get into that in the pod. So many storylines to dissect. Goodness me. We're going to get through all of them. Pollock, Ringrose, Cowan-Dickey, Lolosio, O'Connor, Farrell, all of this stuff, gents. I hope you're ready. I hope you've come loaded. Also, lots of interesting international results as well to chat through, including our Wallaroos. They took on New Zealand. We'll get into that as well. This is a massive show. Every week it's a massive show. We have 2 guests today. That's how big it's getting.
2 of them.
I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've already seen who our first guest is, but I'll bring him on with a big intro that Tommy's written. Our other guest is the great Allana Ferguson.
Yep, that's the real guest. That's what we're here for.
That's you saved the big one for second.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, us Northern Beaches boys need to stick together.
She will be coming on to talk all things, Lions, also Wallaroos. We've got the Women's World Cup coming up later in the year, so very exciting to have her on board. But before we do, you've probably noticed our other big guest.
Taking up most of the couch, to be fair.
He's got a wide stance.
He must have some big agates.
Yeah.
3 very broad gents sitting on our little leather couch here in our very special location, which we'll also get into.
What a backline.
Oh.
Now, Jamie, you need to put your mic up to your mouth. When you
what
talk.
a backline this would be.
It would be.
What position would you play?
Me?
Wing.
I'd run the water. Oh, no, wing.
Winger, yeah.
Yeah.
You can still play wing.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. This week on the KOKO Show, we are joined by a big old bastard with bloody broad shoulders and a jawline that most police officers would consider an unconcealed weapon.
It's offensive.
This fella is one of the OG Welsh Wisemen, playing over 90 caps for his country and was a member of the 2013 Lions team that took down the Wallabies here on home soil.
Glory days.
But this bloke is not just all brawn and beautifully marbled backstraps. This fella is brainy as fuck. He can do a Wordle really quickly. He owns a Kindle. Wow. He is fluent at Welsh and is actually a real doctor. So get on all fours, expect some pressure, the gel may be cold, and please give us 2 big coughs.
Takes me back to my 2 long days.
Tommy. That is right. KOKO is getting their annual checkup from the one only person to pip Alan Wynne-Jones 2 years running for the best forehead in all of Wales. Tommy.
Did you write that? You bastard.
Mate.
It is, of course, the one and only Dr. Jamie Roberts.
Hey, the king.
Good
The
to
king.
The king, here he is.
Dr. King.
Dr.
Pleasure to be here, boys. 12 years on. You've been waiting 12 years to redeem yourselves, Wallabies. It's a privilege to be here. I sense some apprehension in the room, just asking the boys how excited they are for test week. Test number 1. You only have this every 12 years, fellas.
Are you excited then?
Mate, it's every 4 years for me. I'm so excited. But it's every 12 years for you boys.
What's your favourite one to go to, though? Is it Australia? Is it South Africa? Is it New
They all
Zealand?
offer something different, mate. This is my first one as a fan.
Okay.
2017 wasn't picked, still playing club footy. Club footy. 2021, COVID, no one travelled to South Africa, right? So this is the first one for many Lions fans, myself included, for 8 years. So
Correct answer is Australia. Yeah. Did you want to go again?
No, it was a good time. Australia, and we won. It's the only test series they've won this century, boys.
Really?
Not to make you feel bad,
The
but
first chance you get is to cash in. All these corporate gigs.
maybe. Well, you're not paying me, so.
What a good time to come on our show as well. 644 days between victories for the Welsh. They got it done.
They did. Boys, did you see the result?
Yeah, we saw that.
Do you care?
Look,
I do. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, thank you.
Because then we don't have to talk about your glory days.
Yeah.
So now we can talk about this.
I'm
current
delighted for the Welsh lads. I mean, can you imagine the pressure? 18 losses on the bounce. Just to get over the line, the relief above all else. But these boys care for Wales. They've had some great times there, don't they? So.
Is it only 18 losses?
18.
No. I thought this was going for their 20th. And they had 19.
No, this was going to be their 19th.
That was going to be 19th, right.
Cheers, kids.
And it's good because we experienced this in Wales, where for obviously 18 months Australia was the country that everybody was making fun of, and then we had that big win against Wales, and then we did a show there in Cardiff, and these guys really punched down on Wales. It was really beautiful to watch.
No, we didn't. We said we were basically Wales 12 months ago.
Absolutely.
No, we were empathetic because we were there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but now it's turning around.
The thing is, our era, obviously we crossed paths many times, the four of us, and could not beat Australia. They were our bogey team for a decade, really, between 08 and 2017.
It's always very tight.
Always 1 or 2 points, maybe 3 or 4 points, whatever, but never get over the line against these boys.
What I think it was, the special ingredient to that winning recipe against the Welsh was it was the last game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was getting there. Revolutions on a Tuesday night, just for 1 or 2. It was the fact that it was the last game of the tour, and everyone knew they were going to be coming home to a December summer, kind of 5, 6, 7 weeks off, depending on how big your profile was. But yeah, everyone was just excited. And every time we played against you blokes, you closed the roof. I never understood that. It suited our conditions, the way we played, because it was always very cold that time of the year, end of November.
I'll take some notes here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, regardless, it was always a very competitive game. It was quite the contest, and we both play similar styles. What I loved about walking off Millennium, it always been Millennium Stadium to us, is that regardless of win or loss, although we won a lot, the Welsh support always got us around us, which was always good to be a part of.
Lovely. Soft spot for Wales.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you sent in a great pick, which we've got here. Is this actually at Revolutions? And what is this pick here, Jamie?
I think that was across.
It's across on the Hilton, that was.
Yeah. That was actually at a reasonable hour.
So we met for a drink. This is 2010. I mean, this is not an ad hoc relationship. This is 15 years in the making on this sofa. That was 2010, November 2010. And
Gets his hanging off you like a
I
koala.
know. That's what I'm
it's
thinking.
literally a koala on a tree.
Like we're the same position.
Yeah.
Well, I had a beanie, Tommy, because it was cold. That was.
Are you wearing a beanie there, King? Or is that just a lot of hair? I know my hair's a lot darker than
the
what
glory
it is now. But
glory days on the scalp.
I know we always used to catch up for a coffee and a bit of Jenga, but I mean, this
We
meeting
also
was
used to ask the doctor write us a script. Talk having trouble sleeping.
Well, it wasn't me writing you a script, mate.
No.
Can you remember what you were after?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think those
No
pills,
comment.
those colour were blue.
No.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And what did they do?
Start
Sweet?
with V. I'm not too sure. Maybe.
Vitamins.
What, they Smiths.
Yeah.
Sweet used to call them the peace of mind tablets.
That's a good question, though. You are a doctor.
I'm starting work in August.
In August.
In August, yeah. Going back in. I graduated in 2013, actually, just before coming on tour with the Lions, and never worked. So,
Do you have to brush up?
yeah, I sat an exam in November to go back in. So, yeah, going to start the next life, see how it goes. The 3 young kids taking on loads of
But
stress.
you've got to do more
Cardiff.
studies in November, you were saying. But you start
No, I
seeing
sat an
patients-
exam.
Oh, right.
I sat an
You
exam
see
in November.
patients as soon as you get back,
Yeah,
don't you?
August, yeah. Fly Sunday after third test, land Monday, start work Wednesday.
Do you,
So, yeah.
Is it just like a local clinic or are you in a hospital?
No, hospital. 2-year residency, yeah.
What's your
Yeah, I know,
first?
I know. My first placement is geriatrics.
Perfect.
Right, my knees are gone. I went ice skating on the weekend.
Should we?
Yeah, we
I
might
could
as
learn
well.
something from you.
Yeah.
After
Do you
the
want me to
show.
drop my strides?
We'll do a check-up after the show.
I'm happy to do that. What we like to do to start the show, Jamie, is we do weekend.
Start the show.
How long have we been going?
Yeah.
25 minutes. We like to do weekend learnings. So what have we taken away, whether it's a life lesson, whether it's a lesson in rugby union, whether it's a lesson in anything else. And the gents come up with something normally very entertaining. I'm going to start with you, Swoop.
Oh,
Did you want time to think?
is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Biff, let's go with you.
Well, I learned that I'm very good at darts.
Which dart? Like the throwing dart or the old analog dart?
Not so good at the ones that you do. But,
Okay.
although it sounds like I am a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's because I was shouting a lot yesterday. I played in the Rugby Australia event, a darts tournament. So it was 4 former players each paired up with a professional darts player in like a Ali Pali style kind of event. And it was a vibe.
Yeah, it's good.
It was really good.
If you've seen
the
it,
Simon Wizard Whitlock, he was playing. I beat him in the final, Justin Harrison, my partner and I, the Tiger Morrison. There it is. Just when you just
I tell you what, the Tiger's terrible on shoulders.
he was flopping around
He
everywhere.
was flopping everywhere.
But there was a moment where I had to hit an 18 and then a double 9 to close out a game. And I was sitting there and you're talking to the crowd while you're doing it. Then I hit the double 9. I just it was better than scoring most tries that I've scored. I went nut. I mean, I was really pissed, but it felt really good.
Good on him.
And
Yeah.
you, how did you go?
Yeah, got a medal.
Terrific.
We got 3rd.
Out of
There was 4. So the loser was Simon Shaw. So the British and Irish Lions rep lost, which is a good sign. It's a great sign.
perfect. What did you learn?
What did I learn?
That I'm good at darts.
Yeah, I did learn that. I learned you can get a crowd going as well, Beef. My learning would be if you're injured or you've got some soft tissue awareness, you will find a massage place in Adelaide. Where we stayed
The
on
Mecca.
Wise Street,
Yeah.
within 100 metres there was 6, 7, maybe 8 massage joints. You notice that when you were there?
What sort of massage?
No,
Well, I
but-
didn't go in because my body, I feel great. But,
Now he does.
yeah.
But you could tour the world. There
Now he
was
does.
Chinese, Thai, Japanese,
yep.
Swedish, Hawaiian.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it was
And
overwhelming.
how many
Yeah.
did you guys get through on the?
We went to 3 continents. No, we didn't. Simon Shaw had a lot of oil on the back of his neck.
Okay,
Of course he did.
that is Adelaide, the capital of massages. I love that. You, Swoop?
I'm still struggling with a weekend learning. It was quite busy, but I did enjoy watching the Anzac test.
Was it Anzac?
Sorry?
AUNZ.
ANUZ, or Anzac Team International, whatever it was, the Invitational. I thought it looked like a very good outing. You blokes were down there, but on the TV, the coverage was great. Regardless of the scoreline, I thought it's something that needs to be acknowledged and continue to move forward. I think it's a great idea, and the fact that we get to collaborate with a couple of the Kiwi boys, you could see that in the press match conference. Luke Carlotto mentioned that he got a lot out of it, made new friendships, new memories. So I'd like to see that kind of continue.
Yeah, I just think if they do it, they've got to get top line like you're starting Wallabies, starting All Blacks. If you want to push that I guess that team forward, because it could potentially we could travel up and play the 4 home nations one time, but you've got to have the ability to pick the best top line players.
What do you reckon, Jamie? Is there something in that AUNZ to travel north?
Yes. So my 2 learnings from the weekend is that Sterling Mortlock's actually quite a good bloke. I had a share with a beer with him.
He's weird, eh?
He's weird, but lovely
A
guy.
great guy.
He makes me laugh. We had a big head clash back in 2008, me and Sterlo. Fractured my skull.
That was
big
so
moment. Yeah, he got knocked out.
Oh, no, but I mean, it was good because Jamie was running straight at me and Sterlo's blonde shot him. And then they were both off.
Yeah.
I was like, this is easy.
It was horrific.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
not bad,
I saw
yeah.
that.
It was
He
nasty.
still claims to have won that contact.
He got carried off, mate.
Right.
So Sterlo, good bloke.
Mm-hmm.
My second learning is if you're going to put a side like that together with those sorts of players, have a go. Take some risk like this. It looked like they were probably a bit overcoached, dare I say it. It was very structured. It's like nah. We've all played for the Barbarians here.
Yeah.
We've had, let chip and chases, risk some offloads, take a bit more risk in the game. I think as a spectacle, it would have been a much better game, not 48-0.
That's exactly what I thought. It kind of looked like they were trying to run too much shape.
Yeah.
And even in the press match conference and even before the game, you spoke to the coaches and just how serious they were taking it. It's really good to kind of, I guess, witness and sharing the experience. But bar setup, you're only together for a week. Your best opportunity to kind of go out there and perform and put tries on is just like play loose. Play loose.
So maybe they just need to add the word Barbarians to the end of their
AUNZ
name.
Barbarians.
It's just a psyche.
Yeah,
love
just
it.
a psyche.
Yeah. It's a mindset thing.
Easy fix.
My learning is that, and kids, excuse me for doing this, if you don't mind.
Here we go.
You put out a little comment on X.
Oh,
You can
Campo.
generate clicks, my friend.
he's
That is
good.
my learning.
Was this the Campo comment?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Let's
I've got to
delve
address
deep.
it.
Yep.
I agree with it 100%. I think, well, I'll let you guys decide whether you agree with it. Have you and Campo spoken post that tweet?
No, I did an interview yesterday for TalkSport Radio, and Campo I think does some stuff there, and I didn't know about it, but they addressed it with Campo and said, "What do you think?" And he was like, "Who?" They said, "Well, Matt Giddo, 100 and whatever tests." He's like, "Who?" He just wasn't interested, and then he just said, "Look, I've not spoken to him since 2015 because after we won the quarterfinal, he gave me these headphones from Beats as like a present for my 100th, and I got man of the match that game." And he was saying that was the last time we've spoken, which is not true because we were in Hong Kong and I was talking there. But I'm not interested in going back and forth. For me, my point was for one of our greats, one of the best players I think that we've had in Australia, he should be recognised as that legend. But the more he comes out saying negative comments about the game, people have like a negative thought whenever you first mention Campo's name. So from my point of view, there's so many great things about the game that he can talk about, but it seems like every headline is like a negative or a comment to generate a little bit more press. So that was where I was coming from. I've said it. I'm not interested in going back and forth with him, but that was my stance.
Thoughts, guys?
I mean, I think it's hard to argue Giddy's point. Like it's
funny. Every code has their ex-player that they go to for a headline.
Yeah.
So cricket goes to Ed Cowan, AFL goes to Sam Newman, League goes to Benny Elias. Campo has become that guy for Union, where they go, well, we need something a bit outrageous.
But interestingly, we went on X on Saturday. It came up in conversation, and we both put out our Twitter profiles, and he brought up Campo's, and Campo's. Like you can still see Campo's tweets. I've been blocked by him.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he's more like filthy with me than he is with Gets, but who knows?
Maybe because I mentioned that I respect him in my tweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part.
Anyway, there you go. That's weekend learnings. Now, you've noticed that we're not in our regular port of call where we normally do our show from. Today, we are coming to you from MJ Bale in the city of Sydney, in Martin Place. It is a magnificent store. If you look around,
if you could see the roof
before, but this
roof is amazing.
These guys need to expand to the UK because they don't have a store in the UK.
Is there no store in the UK? So well, that's happening.
Well, not yet.
Yeah.
And
we just got a wing.
We've got an investor,
and
you've
already made ambassador.
Yeah.
Thank you, investor, ambassador.
very tactical of you,
Investor,
King. Always working, ain't you?
It is an Aussie-owned business, and they not only do they dress us to look $1 million, they also dress the Wallabies.
And
they
look great.
The Wallabies look outstanding.
We look even better.
We do. I'm going to say this: Peaky Blinders making us look amazing for our live shows. So they're doing our live shows as well. So if you are coming to our live shows, you'll notice how dapper we look. That is courtesy of MJ Bale. And you'll see the different looks today. So I just want to go around very quickly.
Yep.
What are you sporting there, Matthew?
Well, I suppose I'm the gentleman is how it was described to me. An English gentleman, which there's not too many of those around, so I'll take that.
What have you sporting there? What's your look?
Mine was described as a geezer. I look like a geezer. I'm not sure if that was positive.
Eligible bachelor.
You look very good, Drew.
Yeah.
It's not something I wear often, but I'm kind of digging the turtleneck.
Oh, your neck looks warm.
Yeah,
It's very your neck looks so warm.
You said a flat cap.
3-piece, obviously with a waistcoat. Feel good, look good, pod good.
Yeah,
Right,
nice.
Jamie, what's your
I
look?
am straight out the locker room at Wimbledon.
Mm.
Apt. Wimbledon's just finished.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Well done. You look outstanding. And you?
I'm your typical Eastern Suburbs rugby supporter that always speaks about the glory days and how he played the game.
And what are you wearing?
Oh, MJ Bale. I've got this nice little green velvet number.
Yeah, it looks
Love it.
harsh.
Like that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'd love to putt on that. Like, that looks great.
You can do anything you want on this
I don't.
while I'm wearing it.
And then I've got the Saint-Tropez look going on. I've just
Tropez.
stepped off my yacht.
Yep.
And I've probably shoved one of you and told you to get out of my way.
Yes.
That's the sort of look that I've got. And I love it. Saint-Tropez. So get to MJ Bale. It's here in Martin Place. It's a delightful spot. Let's get into, this test match that's coming up on Saturday. For us, as you said, Jamie, only every 12 years, which is why we get whipped into such a frenzy. For you, every 4 years. The Wallabies have announced their squad. First and foremost, your mate, James O'Connor. Flown back in. Who wants to jump in here?
Were you in the conversation, boys?
We don't know what they were talking about behind closed doors, but on
There's a big
paper and
chance.
press there was not much mentioned.
Yeah.
We've got the classics game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
You're playing in
you're
that.
running in.
You're running in that.
I will not be playing.
Yes,
in that.
you will.
No, I
Why
will
not?
be playing. Too much risk for me.
Yeah, say that. Yeah.
Well, mate, we can always strike up a bit of a gentleman's agreement.
No, but he was saying to me, he said, look, I retired because my body was in good condition. I don't need to be going out there, blowing out my knees, sidestepping. Like, one, he's never sidestepped in his life. And two, no one wants to blow their knee out. Like, so you can
I couldn't
play.
think of anything worse than getting injured in a game like that. So
Yeah.
with my glass half empty
Yeah.
logic on, I will not be playing in that rugby game.
How, when you say gentlemen's agreement,
Hmm.
will you guys be playing? Like, I know you
Mate,
all
have you
say
seen the
that.
shape
like
on
it's-
this guy
I know,
recently?
and this guy, and this guy.
These guys
all
will be
three guys.
trying. They'll be trying really hard.
Because I
Yeah.
know you all say that, but I've seen the red mist that descends.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen
No,
it on a
it'll-
basketball court.
well,
It'll
that's-
last about
that's-
3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what a gentleman's agreement is. While everyone might be going full noise red mist, once it's between you two, it's 6 out of 10 contact level. You know, there's a bit of an agreement there.
Does that actually take place?
Well,
If you like him, yeah, it does.
it does.
But depends. If you have a 6 out of 10 with the king and then he keeps leg driving forward, you're going, right, okay, next one, it's an 8 out of 10. And then it goes to a 10 and then you're on.
Escalates and you blow your knee out then. Yeah, great.
Is there a chance of a stink if people come along to this game? Is there?
I think there's a chance of anything. I don't know.
Well, I
It
don't
won't
think
be-
anyone's
it won't be
too
coming
worried
from
about
me.
getting suspended.
Yeah.
I like that.
They've selected a couple of players that are still playing professionally. Dan
Yeah.
Bigger.
Well, just finished, yeah.
Yeah, we'll still just finish. I mean,
I gave him a little spray. I saw him in Canberra. So I can't wait to rip into you in the classics.
what was the response? Anything?
No, he just said he'll stay and deliver. He had to go. He had to do press. So like,
You'll
I was,
just kick up.
I was
your-
big noting knowing that he
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
going to stop.
Sit in the pocket and hit
Yeah.
corners. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jamie's a maybe. Is that the best way to
I
describe
might
it?
come and watch
Okay.
and support and be there in spirit for both teams because I care about the lads.
I'd
I will not be
prefer you to
lacing up
maybe
with us.
run some spirits out to us.
Nice, well put.
But back to Rabs, like it's an incredible story, and I
Mm.
just felt the need to text him over the weekend to say
Yes, sir.
congratulations and say that how much in awe I am of his story at the moment, because it's an incredible story. And then once you find out that he actually didn't even know that he was selected, you just saw the boys walking through the street, went over there to congratulate them. They're like, mate, where have you been? Because his phone was off. And obviously to his response, his humble response, you know, saying, you know, I've still got a lot of work to do. And as we can see there, he's got a nice little welcome to day one camp too as well.
What would that be? What is it? Is somebody stomping?
Bless him.
Oh, a little head clash or something.
Clash, yeah.
Is that a cut down his face?
Yeah,
or is
there's
that,
no
is that
gentleman.
stud
No,
marks?
that's-
No.
Oh, so it is a scratch. That's a stud, isn't it, boys? That's a stud.
Mick DeVere.
Bless him.
Yeah.
Where's his nickname come from? Because he looks like a rabbit, or
No, just the way his footwork's, the way he stepped when he was at
his
school.
feet.
Yeah,
And
very
then
good
to start.
feet.
So this Wallaby squad, we can run through it real quick. Alan Alatoa, Angus Bell, Josh Canham, Nick Champion de Crepney, Matty Fessler, Nick Frost, Langan Gleeson, Tom Hooper, Fraser McWright, Zane Nongor, Billy Pollard, David Parecki, Tom Robertson, Will Skelton, James Slipper, Carlo Tazzano, Taniela Tupou, Rob Valentini, Jeremy Williams and Harry Wilson. That's your forwards. Then Filippo Dunganu, Ben Donaldson, Jake Gordon, Len Ikitau, Max Jorgensen, Andrew Kellaway, Tom Liner, Tate McDermott, as we said, James O'Connor, Hunter Paisami, Dylan Peach, Harry Potter, Joseph Akuso Sualihi, Corey Toole, Nick White, and Tom Wright.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I
it.
you
really,
feeling
I
it?
really,
It's a top
really
squad,
like it.
mate.
I really, really
Who
like
starts? Who starts at 10? That's the big talking
I think Dono
point.
now.
Dono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. It's an interesting question because game one is at Suncorp. Tom Liner, a lot of familiarity there. You don't think that
I don't
comes
think
into
that's
Drew?
going to play into it.
Yeah, okay. But you're
Tate
right. Yeah, I
starting
mean,
at
Dono
9
would
though?
get the start. No, I'd say Jake Gordon would start at 9.
I think Jake will start, and I think they'll put him as skipper. I think that's why they didn't announce a skipper, because there's still been a bit of doubt on Jake's fitness, like with an injury or something. And until there's certain, there was a comment through the week from Joe Schmidt, until we know, who's fit and whatever, then we're not going to announce a captain. I think if he's fit, he'll start and he'll be skipper.
And then do you want to go across your back line? Are you thinking, is it
it'll be-
Jorgensen, Harry Potter on the wings? Obviously right at the back.
Yeah.
Sualihi at 13.
That's
Ikitau
probably
12.
the only, I reckon, the one that's
Don't
kind of still up there. I reckon
Yeah.
Max Jorgensen will be in there.
Yeah,
And then that other wing spot's kind
maybe
of...
Kells.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tenguno I definitely have in the 23.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he played on the weekend against Fiji at 12. He can play 13, plays wing. So I'd have James on the bench as well.
It's all very exciting.
Yeah,
it's
it
a good
is.
side.
It's here. We've
I
spoken
know.
about it for how long?
Okay, so if history kind of repeats itself as well, in Suali, I remember very vividly 12 years ago the hype around Izzy Folau, right? As a generational athlete in this team, and we had our own in George North, if you remember.
Yeah.
A lot of the narrative was around those guys going head to head. I mean, Suali on his day, frightening player. You know, I watched the Wallabies quite closely in November up in Northern Hemisphere. Unbelievable talent. So if they use him smartly, he can be a huge weapon for the Wallabies.
So who's the George North equivalent currently for that Lions side?
In the backs, no one really. I mean, Sess Tuipulotu, whether him or Aki play, I think he'll go with the Scots. I think the 10, 12, 13 combo. Unfortunately, we've only seen that combo together for 4 minutes on this tour, albeit they've had years together in the Scottish jersey. So the fact Ringrose is out means Hugh Jones starts, and I think they'll go familiarity. The big selection for the Lions is fullback, because fullback dictates the bench then, because, you know, Finn's going to play 10. If Kinghorn's fit, I think he has to play ahead of Marcus, purely because the aerial threat. Like, they play Marcus Smith at 15, boys. There's only one place you're going, and that's straight to the air, right? Especially with the likes of Suali hunting him down. So Kinghorn 15, which means I think Marcus and Imam Mac Hansen on the bench, but then Owen Farrell's in the mix.
Is Keenan not a part of that discussion?
I don't know. He's been ill. Keenan's been ill for a good week.
Right.
You know, he's come out publicly. So I think he lost 5 or 6 kegs. So he's
we saw him on Saturday night. He's not a big boy, is he?
No,
he's not big, mate.
He didn't look too ill having those beers.
If Kinghorn's fit, he starts for me, which means, you know, that I think they'll go Marcus. Mac Hansen played well on the weekend. I think he's that X factor off the bench. But, you know,
Sorry, who were your 2 wingers? Van der Merwe and
No. I think Tommy Freeman and James Lowe play.
James Lowe, wow.
Big back three. Because this game is going to be won at the contact area and in the air, like most Test matches now. But Aussies are going to the air, mate.
It's so hard to pick. It's Andy Farrell's done a really good job of kind of changing up the partnerships and the variations or the combinations to make it hard for any kind of pundit to anticipate or predict a starting 15.
Yeah.
And what makes it even harder is that each individual performance has been extremely impressive. I mean, it's interesting to see what he'll go with. The lucky ones, they get the opportunity to run out at Suncorp. And then it's up to them to maintain that jersey.
Well, I agree with the King, though. It's got to be the centre combination has to be from the same country, because it's not really worked when you've mixed it. Well, he tried early on, and it just wasn't really. They just didn't have that same synergy. Yeah, it didn't really flow. Whereas I think Finn's got the ability to play with either combination in the centres, but with Ringrose being out, I think that's probably going to be a good thing for Sione.
Funnily enough, with a little bit of assistance of Chat GPT this morning, in terms of combinations, say your front row, your back row, your locks, halves, midfield and back three, Sione and Hugh Jones have played the most together in terms of any type of combination, time together. And then the other one was 9 and 10 being Gibson Park and Finn Russell. So you could probably put an early kind of call on that. That would be potentially your back line, be Gibson Park, 9, Finn Russell, the love muscle, Sione, and then Hugh Jones, 13.
Huge Jones.
Huge.
So very interesting, lots of injuries. Obviously, Luke Cowan-Dickie, stretch it off.
Yeah.
I thought he walked
George.
after the game. I was really worried. It was bad, right? He was down for
a
long
big
time.
The knee.
And it was a bit weird. The crowd were blasting Sweet Caroline whilst he was down injured.
Yeah.
Did he work that out? It's kind of strange.
Yeah, actually.
He started doing like sing-along and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was
thought it
sitting
a
with
bit
my
weird.
missus who found that weird. She was like, there's a guy who's getting serious medical
Proper
attention.
injured. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad you said that. I told her no.
Maybe it's an Aussie thing.
Yeah. It was all the Brits singing, mate. It was the Aussies were like, I hope he's okay. I hope he's fine.
There was a bit of booing for Owen Farrell, mixed emotions. Some people cheering, some people
It's
booing.
probably the Aussies booing it, mate.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, once the tests start, we're unbelievable supporters. But the exhibition games, like the Force, Adelaide, bit of bad sportsmanship there.
Jeez, I hope it was the Aussies booing
Fan
him.
engagement.
Because if it was the Brits booing him, that's
wouldn't
a
be.
real problem.
Yeah.
Were you there?
I
Did you
don't
see?
think it was the Brits booing it, mate.
I hope.
Do you think he gets a chance off the bench?
Depends who they pick at fullback for me.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah,
if
I
they
think
pick Marcus,
If
then no.
Marcus plays, I think he's on the bench.
Right.
If Kinghorn plays, I think they'll go Marcus bench
Yeah,
with a Mac. That's what I think. But
What
I don't
I
know.
found
His Force's
interesting-
way he just looked composed. Composure personified, right?
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
does all the basics really well. Come the heat of a test match, not just any normal test match, boys. This is Lions' first test at Suncorp. Minute 60, minute 70. Like, who do you want on the pitch, right? So he will be in the conversation this week. From nowhere, all of a sudden he's in the selection.
You're having a big chat with him on Saturday night.
Yeah, had a good chat with him. More just around his time in France and family. and all
We
that
did our
stuff.
absolute best to help out Joe Schmidt and the Wallabies. We were out with the entire Lions team. Just kept filling them up.
Zambucas.
Yeah, just fireball, like everything.
I don't know, mate.
I wasn't there.
I don't, Joe.
I wasn't there.
Joel, thank you. Trust me. Great spot to talk about Brisbane, Matt. You remember it 12 years ago. A killer stadium. Like, if you're not from Australia, Suncorp is the most amazing stadium.
We've got incredible stadiums here, but that'd be my number one.
We do, yeah. Tell us about 12 years ago. What do you remember? The sights, the smells, the sounds, what was going on?
The build-up. I want to hear everything.
It was the build-up. But, in the build, you try and really simplify the process and, you dumb it down a little bit, not to get too carried away. But it was the moment that, I was singing the national anthem arm in arm with your mates beside you, just looking up and just hearing the sheer volume of the national anthem, seeing a sea of red, realising how much support the Lions have, how many tens of thousands of people come down for this. And just the intensity, like it was electric. And that's when the weight of the occasion kind of really hit me. And I was like, okay, I kind of get it now.
This is a big game.
This is quite huge. I've been quite good at kind of, just sticking to a basic process regardless of the occasion. But that was huge. And there were moments there where you kind of do want to take that in. Once that kind of whistle blew, it was some fast football. I do remember the kind of the highlight packages that kept getting replayed today as, when I think it was Izzy Flower was running or George Small picked him up and kind of drove him.
That was in Melbourne.
No, that was the first game.
No, it wasn't.
No, he's right. It wasn't the first game.
It wasn't the first game.
That's what I remember. I thought it might have been that. I was in France, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, that was in Melbourne.
A bit of Mandela effect there.
Yes, yeah.
But I remember Willie G putting in a little ugly little grubber, but ended up working, and Flower running off to score the first try.
We've actually got a bit of it here as you talk through it. Tom's going to roll some in here, just so you can
reminisce.
Tap,
didn't Will take a quick tap?
Yeah.
Yeah, here
there it was, yeah, and as he kind of puts his thing in, look, I think it may be kind of...
That's good footwork there from Willie.
Yeah, he's lost that.
I
play with him up in
but it works.
Lush, great pickup. What was the physicality like, Swoop? You're talking about the actual occasion, you started to soak it in once you got close. The start of the game, was that as physical as other test matches, or could you feel like
there was certainly an extra little bit of sting? But, because you kind of rise to it, because you're feeling it. And you know what, big games are, everyone gets so excited by big games. It's like you actually don't feel the lift in intensity. It's just part of the match. You feel it post-game. And, the days obviously following that test. But obviously the one that you kind of remember the most is obviously at the end of the match when, we had an opportunity to win the game.
Well, before we get to that, so you were literally saying all the chat was around George North and Izzy Folau, and they were the first two try scorers. So after Izzy scored...
this is one of the greatest Lions tries ever. To do it in a game. This isn't a midweek game, boys. This is not a warm-up game. And he kind of announced himself on the world stage here. It's a proper try.
And for a big man.
Yeah. He got it. I actually remember he got a lot of shit for that little wave, didn't he?
I think he went to hand him off and then realised that Will wasn't that close to him. He kind of went to hand him off.
Do you reckon? I think you're sticking up for him here. I mean, I like the fella, but...
He goes to hand off. He goes to hand off. Oh, maybe not.
That's a point. That is a point.
Yeah, I did hear him talk about it recently. He spoke about it on the rugby pod recently.
What did he say?
He said he heard him coming and he went to fend.
He went to fend and then he realised...
Which is an easy
with his
story
finger.
to tell.
He's fending air. He's fending air.
But he spoke about the grief he copped after that.
Yeah.
Special moment. I just remember from that game, Leila Fano just getting KO'd in minute 1 or minute 2. It was like first carry, then John Davis carried the ball and he just got knocked out. So things are going to happen in this test series, and that's a classic example, right? Like, you can do all the planning in the world and then all of a sudden your starting 12 gets knocked out a minute or two in, and you have to adapt, and the teams that is going to best adapt will win this series.
And then obviously then it was Izzy again, Tommy. Is that, did you
and this is also Izzy's first year of... He's only got a super rugby season under his belt here before this is his first international game. So, that was very impressive. There was a lot of hype and a lot of chat built up around Izzy Folau in that series, and obviously...
So that's his first match ever for the Wallabies?
Yeah. There was a lot of talk about whether he could handle Test rugby. I remember that.
I think he showed that. He did that pretty easily.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's a lot of hype around Joseph Suliti. So
let's hope he does the same thing. And then obviously the Lions, they fought back. It's... pretty amazing first
so this is the one, boys, so they just come in off 9 and then they run this kind of block play, but Alex Cuthbert on the wing out the back of that lead runner Hoops is in no man's land. I think Hoops is actually defending the midfield there for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe
Did someone else go there?
I think maybe it was part of the solve once Brussie went off. Who came on to replace?
I think he ended up in the centres. I saw Hoops do an interview recently, and he'd never play there, and he was like, just one of the biggest games of his career, and he's been thrown in it.
You're thrown in the centre.
But he was quick, Alex. Jesus, he's.
I mean, that's obviously good eyes up footy from the lines there, or good kind of those feedback loops around who's defending in the centres, and you can probably run something according to attack that. But I mean, we all remember KB kind of slipping over.
I think we got Tommy's.
Was the scrum pen? Was it?
It was like under 40 out, right in front.
I don't blame Kirtley on that. I blame the curator. Who's the grass guy? Like, why has not been more being said about him?
No, you're right.
Like, it's bullshit.
Did he wear moldies?
I mean, everyone wears moldies.
Nah, mate, come on, man. It's a Lions test match. You wear studs on that pitch.
Yeah, but you don't do any footwork, so you can.
That's fair.
It's like you could wear, like, ice hiking boots and you're not going laterally.
Just go forward.
Just going north.
North to south.
Well, there it was. That was the test in 2013. Obviously, the Lions won that first one in Brisbane, hoping that it's a different story on Saturday when we go up there. I am pumped.
Oh, yeah.
Proud of this game.
Do you know, really kind of appropriately, Suncorp is maroon and gold, isn't it?
Mm.
It's perfect because the Lions jerseys are now a bit more maroon than they used to be. It's that purple and yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfection, isn't
And
it?
anybody outside of New South Wales always goes for the Maroons. So I saw a lot of the Lions ex-players at that match on Wednesday night, which was the start of Origin, and they were all supporting Queensland. I don't know what it is. Pissed the whole world off down here.
Yeah.
Queen. Maybe it's that Queensland. I don't know what it is, but maybe you're right. Hey, it's time now to do our wonderful Guinness segment that we like to call the perfect pour. Gents, as you know, like a great pour, it is a moment worth savouring. It's a little moment from the weekend. It can either be from the AUNZ invitational match, or also obviously the Mighty Brumbies did quite well, 36-24. They went down to the Lions as well. Who would like to go first with the perfect pour?
I'll kick us off.
Go.
So Duhan, Van der Merwe, hat-trick. It was just more, I think obviously Andrew Farrell's got his starting 15. He's got his 2 wing spots, but whether he's done enough, I mean, he didn't do a great deal in a lot of the tries, but just his ability to finish and always in the right spot, at the right time. So I think Freeman, James Lowe will probably sew down those wing spots, and probably his lack of versatility might cost him on the bench. But anything happens to one of those players, I think he put his name forward. You talk about guys when you get an opportunity to put your name forward to play in that test. I thought Duhan was right up there, and he did very well after the game as well. He was throwing the beers back, and he was good value.
Did you boys have a chat to him?
We did. Yep.
Yeah, we spoke to all the boys.
We're talking to him actually, him and man.
We had a big
Scots
the
hanging
whiskey
around
together.
together, were they?
Yeah.
Were Scots mixing with anyone else, or were they?
No,
They were pretty much hanging with the Aussies. They just came and...
Okay.
Russell the Love
chewed it
Muscle
back.
was just at the bar shouting everyone.
So when you're in there, do you ever think to maybe take a photo for our socials, or maybe get...
No,
I got one with the Love Muscle, but it was on his phone. So...
we'll get him to text it to us.
Yeah, maybe,
fantastic. Always thinking about the pod, mate.
Yeah.
Very good. Anybody else got a perfect
Sure.
pour?
Well,
Swoop.
Off the back of that, Finn Russell, the Love Muscle, my perfect pour goes to him, not because he played well against the Brums or on the weekend, but he's in the pre-game coverage. I think it was the UK coverage. His little hacky sack, juggling the football in
Keep
his
you
warm-up.
uppies.
I counted 25, but I thought that was actually quite
Well, you'd be
impressive.
surprised. I reckon everyone over in the UK, most 10s, they'd be able to do that. Remember JW would even have a go at it, and he's...
Reminiscent of the old, that great vision of Maradona when he's in the Argentina kit, pre-World Cup, whatever it was, and he's just out there, just tapping it.
We
Very
couldn't
good.
do that, could we?
No, I get
Could you
3.
do that, King? What could you get? 2?
10, I reckon.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've actually got a ball behind you here if we want to give it a crack. No,
This is an old leather. This is a 1982 match ball.
there you go, perfect. Very good, perfect pour. So have you come up with one in the time?
No, you know what I thought has impressed, again, I know he's a friend of the pod, but Mac Hanson's work off the ball.
Yep.
A lot is said about wingers and their ability to finish, but you look at a lot of the tries for Duhan van der Merwe, and like it's Mac Hanson working as the blind winger coming through. He's he's just getting himself involved in the game. If the game's not coming to him very much, he'll work off his wing. He'll often be tackled on the left hand side and then pop up 2 phases later to finish something on the right hand side. Like, he's just got a big engine. He's doing everything he can to kind of be a threat to the opposition at any given moment.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go with Mac.
That first 10 minutes, you notice it because you can notice also the white headgear
yeah.
stands out, but it also really, showcases his work ethic, how much he actually does work off the ball. He's not just one of those wingers that stays on the edge.
He was often that last pass to Duhan on the other side of the field.
Exactly, yeah.
Did you have a perfect pour there?
I was going to say Mac Hansen. I think he could be a real, I think all test sides now need to have that point of difference. Whether it's starting or off the bench, I think it could probably be off the bench, but just brings an energy. Drew mentioned, his worker off the ball brings something that I don't think anyone else in that Lions side can offer, which, that stepping ability, that pace, that hungriness, that desire. I think his performance on the weekend, albeit it's difficult to judge because it was 48-0, I think he's shown enough to warrant a place in 23.
My perfect pour, we saw some amazing tries on the weekend. Duhan with a hat-trick, obviously, Ben White, Ronan Callagher, Henry Pollock, Scott Cummins. But there was one particular gentleman that put his hand up, 4th grade Norths. I don't know the young man's name. He was playing in the 22, was he? Here in the 24.
24.
Backing up. Talk us through it, Swoop.
Oh, look, support lines. We're at the death of the match. I think we're down by 20. Mind you, we kicked off at 9 o'clock in the morning. I mean...
Is that Jason Leonard who just scored there? Who's just scored there?
He's on your right, son.
The big boy.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Last time I played at 9 o'clock, I was 7 years of age. Anyway, so I had to get up at 6 a.m. I had to get there to warm up for the warm-up because it was so early. Came off the bench. After 13 minutes, the fullback came off with tight hemis. So I got a little bit more time than I wanted, but very honoured.
Number 24, what's that about?
In 4th grade, you can have as many subs as you want.
Right.
It's just once you kind of step up in the thirds, that's when it kind
Tommy,
of...
can you just play that in real speed? It looks like I was going in half there.
Yeah, how's your prep going for the Classics, Drew?
Oh, I'm good at darts.
So, Swoop, talk to me. So, Suolihi goes down. How many 13s are in front of you before Joe Schmidt calls you?
I reckon there's a few. They'll probably pick a halfback in front of me at the moment, mate, for the 13 position. But
very good. It's very exciting.
But thanks for the mention, mate. I appreciate that. Hey, that's all love.
One thing I do at 9 a.m. on a Saturday is watch 4th grade rugby. That's what I do.
Were you up that early, were you?
I'm watching the 4th grade.
Do not doubt AAC. Did you see this guy on the second test in Melbourne 12 years ago?
Well, that's what we will do next week. That's a good tease, Jamie.
What a player.
We will be bringing out that vision next week. What minute was it, Swoop?
72.
Not that you're counting.
No.
Look, I think we can cover more of this invitational game. I think we're pretty happy. We've analysed it enough.
It's test time.
It is test time.
Yeah.
Guinness, as we said, yes, we're doing the perfect pour, but we're also doing live shows throughout the Lions. I want you to get in and I want you to book your tickets. Friday night, we are doing West Bulldogs at Brisbane. I've got written here. I've spoke to them today. There's only 10 tickets left.
What?
Only 10. Only 10 tickets left. So you've got to get in. I know you wait until really late to work out whether you can come. Make sure you can come to the Guinness show. Then obviously Luna Park, that's the one on the Friday night. Here in Sydney. If you've always wanted to meet the Wallabies, go to Luna Park. This is your chance.
And Drew, you did say that would be one of the great venues.
That would be one of the great shows.
It will be. And you know what? Only 10 tickets left. I spoke to him today.
To there as well.
Only 10 tickets left.
Coincidence.
There's only 10.
Gee, that went fast. Last I spoke to him, there was 12.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure last time there was 500.
Yeah, I know. We've sold 490. We've got 10 tickets left, and it's all brought to you by Guinness. Get in there, buy your ticket. The guys, they've said you're going to hang around for 2, 3, 4 hours after.
Oh, on the
You'll join them at bars.
Dodging cars.
You can get on the Ferris wheel with Drew. Yep. He'll talk you through.
We'll have a bus straight out to the game the following day. If you're still there.
You might meet a lovely lady there.
I might go around the Ferris wheel looking over the Harbour Bridge. Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be a yarn for your future kids? Where'd you meet Mum?
He needs a GoPro.
Oh,
that'd be good for the pod.
On his head.
Live foot. He can put it wherever he wants.
Maybe a kissing booth.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. That is wonderful. What a meet cute story, wouldn't it be? Where'd you meet Mum? I was doing a show at Luna Park.
Yeah.
And then
it's on the GoPro. Have a look at that, kids.
Here you go, kids. And that's how you were conceived.
Sorry,
there's a live audience.
Rugby union. Leave
You
that
are
to
the
your- leave that to your league
mate,
show.
I've met that many athletes. You're the dodgiest person.
League up, Riggy.
Is that what it
That's
is?
not
You're a
true.
No
league,
reply
mate.
there.
No, because it's not true. But if I try and contest it, it makes me feel like I'm guilty.
Do you know what happens now, Jamie? I'll do a live show with these guys for the rugby, and they'll say, "Shut up, leaguey," and they'll do a live show with the league guys, and they'll go, "Oh, he's a rugby nerd." I can't win, mate. I can't win. I'm a loser either way. Look, lots of other rugby news. We obviously covered Wales breaking that 18-week losing streak. Congrats to them. Other big ones. Fiji, they defeated Scotland.
Yeah.
29 to
Yeah, that's a
14.
good game.
Yeah, great game.
How good is Wanakolo?
Oh,
Juita
incredible.
Wanakolo. Hey,
he's incredible.
he's good, eh?
His ability to stay balanced
Mm.
through a plethora of defenders and still keep his
He
speed.
got clipped and almost went horizontally, but then his foot just found its way, and it's like a cat. Just
Results aside, can we just commend Scotland for playing a test match in Fiji?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Because I think not many Northern Hemisphere sides go, right?
All Southern Hemisphere
All
side.
Southern Hemisphere. Have you boys ever played Samoa or Fiji away? Or
Not
Tonga?
away, no.
Not away. No.
Well,
The
there
All
you
Blacks
have it.
have done it
Three
a couple of
very
times.
decorated Wallaby players have never played in the Pacific Islands. I was lucky I toured Samoa with Wales 2017, and it was the most amazing rugby experience. Amazing experience. Why more Northern Hemisphere teams or world tier 1 nations don't tour is beyond me. It's not good enough. You know,
It'll increase, right?
I hope so.
With the rise of Fiji,
Yeah.
you'd like to think that
Yeah.
it'll happen more and more. All Blacks 43 defeated France 17.
Yeah.
That was their 501st Test victory of all time. I meant to say their 500th last week and I forgot.
Yeah, that's all right.
So they're the first Test nation to ever make it to 500 victories, which
There you
is
go.
pretty impressive. France, as we've spoken about, obviously France B, would you
Yeah.
say?
We were watching it. I don't recognise
Didn't know any of them?
not many of them, yeah.
No.
But what
yeah.
they're doing is building depth as well.
Yeah, not great if you're an All Black fan. You're
Well,
going
the
to watch.
ABs, they got a bit of a bloody nose, didn't they, first test? They kind of
Yeah.
shocked them a bit, but they did the business.
Yeah, they were a
on the
lot more
weekend.
clinical this time, weren't they?
England 22 defeated Argentina 17. Again, beat them. They were behind 17-14 at half time. Came over the top of them, which was
It's an impressive series victory with so many away with the Lions.
Yeah.
That's-
George Ford
Didn't Ireland beat Portugal 106-0?
106-7.
Oh, they scored.
And that was the try of
My
the match,
apologies
the
to
Portuguese try. It was great.
Hmm.
That's Ireland's biggest ever Test win. So, remember, it's not that long ago Portugal beat Fiji in the World Cup. So, I guess it's impressive. How many Irish people are 14 out here?
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all.
It's
Yeah,
a
they're
strange
all.
result, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't really add up.
And what I'm building to is South Africa. 45 defeated Italy 0 because there was some silly buggers going on.
There's a few silly buggers in there. Well, actually, a couple of innovative plays.
That kickoff should have been a penalty, mate.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
100%.
And if
I
that
was talking
happens
about
again in the
other-
game, it will be a penalty. Obviously, they got away with it once. No team will get away with this again. Obviously, they're lining up to kick the ball off. Obvious offside.
Mm.
You know, to me, that's very similar to kicking the ball directly out after minute 80,
Yeah,
which you're not
cynical.
allowed to do.
Yeah.
It's cynical manipulation. That should have been a pen.
Well,
Don't know
they say in law 9.7 of our law book,
Here we go.
a player must not intentionally infringe any law of the game.
Yeah,
So
well,
they're intentionally infringing that
there you
to,
have it.
to manipulate to get a scrum.
Any thoughts on the? I don't know how to describe it. The
maul setup?
The maul. Yeah, they're tossing the line out.
I like it.
Yeah, I like
midfield
it.
line
So you
out
like
left.
that?
Yeah.
So that led to
I
a couple of
like it.
tries.
Infield mauls have been a thing for a long time, right? The fact you chuck a jumper up to get the opposition to maybe,
Commit.
higher chance of commit a penalty. Smart rugby, right? Like, I think teams will work that out though. The minute that happens next time, it's a one-man sacrifice then, isn't it? You just take the guy's legs.
Yeah, but could you imagine if
Or you
I'm
hold
back on
off.
the short side
Yeah.
and I see this more coming, they're scoring. I'm not sacrificing.
You've got a sacrificial. You've got one guy tackle because it's not a maul then, is it?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I won't make the tackle.
won't-
I wouldn't do
It will
it.
not be you.
Yeah, that's why I've retired
Yeah.
anyway.
But it's smart rugby.
It
Because
is.
what it did, it condensed the defensive
Defensive
lines,
line,
right? And
yeah.
off the back of that, then they find space because they've all kind of gone to get the players around it and stop it. And then on both occasions, they find
So
opportunities
Razzie's
off it.
innovation, obviously, it's good. It's getting people talking. He's trying all these different things. So certain things you're happy with,
Yeah.
and then certain things aren't in the spirit of the game. Is
Yeah,
the best way to
it's-
describe it?
Well, that's pretty cynical. The kickoff was.
Yeah.
Even when they went down to 13, I was saying to Drew when we were watching it, I was like, I'd love to get inside Russie's head to just see what weird ideas he'd be coming up with, like how to manage that situation. They had like a permanent red card, so they were definitely down to 14 for most of
What
the game.
minute was that in that he got the
like
red?
20th minute,
Really?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20
And then they
something
shifted
minute.
Esterhuizen
Yeah,
for
moved
the
him in
12
the back row.
into
Yeah.
the back row.
But then they got another yellow, and then Ox comes on. So just the way he thought, he just said, "Look, I need a specialist prop here because we're going 7 against
Tied,
8."
yeah.
And Italy
Yeah.
did quite well against them last week, so 45-0. It's all very exciting. Obviously, the First Nations and Pasifika match, that's happening, well, it'll be tonight when you watch this.
No,
No, it's Melbourne
next week's
Tuesday.
Apologies.
They go into camp tomorrow.
Yes.
Today.
God, that's awkward.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, mate, I get confused on the internet.
The schedule. Okay.
Yeah, like just today's Monday right now, but we go out on a Tuesday. Throws me off. KB, he's been named as captain. Cyril Iru's in there. Charlie Gamble, who's been playing the house down.
How
Rob,
has he not had more caps?
Who's that?
I'm with you.
Gamble.
His bum's
Well,
on
I think
seats.
his eligibility was something he was waiting on. That's now just sort of come through in over the last 12 months, has it, Tommy? His eligibility, yeah. So, but I thought his game against the Waratahs for the Waratahs against the Lions was great. So he gets another chance.
It's also that's probably one area that we've always been pretty consistently strong at. You know, on the back
Yeah,
row.
we've got the triple threat there.
Yeah.
Fraser McWright.
Yeah.
Tommy's brought the squad up there, guys. You want to run through it there, Drew? Richie, Asiata, George Blake.
We'll just put a graphic up.
Terrific, and just get on it. Have a look. It's a killer side again, but as we learned, doesn't always mean that it translates, does it?
Still great. KB captain. Like
Yeah.
this will be a huge occasion for him.
Yeah.
You know, representing, his people and being the captain. Like his speech
I know.
beforehand.
I believe he's going to play 10. So
that's
steering the
great.
ship as well.
You believe? Or you've been told?
He believes.
I believe.
Inside info.
But also, I think with Todd being the head coach, I don't know if it'll be as structured as the AUNZ team. I think Todd will probably look to maybe have that kind of Barbarians week and maybe let them express themselves a little bit more.
Very, very good. Thursday night in Brisbane. We're going up on Thursday night. Did you realise that, guys? Which is in 2 nights' time.
Yeah.
I think that's right, Jamie. I get confused. And we are doing a live show at Felons Barrel Hall. This is one to get involved in.
Yeah,
I
it's an
get the
event.
feeling it's going to be interesting.
How many tickets are left for that?
Only 10, Jamie.
Oh, really?
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Jeez, coincidence.
I know. Only 10 tickets left, so make sure you get on board. You can buy them at our website, www.kickoffsandkickons.com, or go to Felons to find them. That is the first live show we're doing for the entire Lions tour.
Yeah.
So knowing us, that will be our best one.
Unfortunately, yeah.
So make sure
I'll have my voice back by then.
Yep, you'll actually hear Drew at that one, so that'll be great.
Probably not
are you
the
up
next
there on the
night.
Thursday, Jamie?
Yeah, but I won't be coming to that show.
All right.
I got dinner in Burley with some friends.
Oh,
Burley Heads.
Pavilion.
Yeah, Burley Pub. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
nice. Yeah.
All right,
That
well-
lobster roll.
We'll see a bit
Oh,
later
thank
then,
you.
afterwards. Right, it's time now to play everybody's favourite game. This one's sweeping the internet. It's taken the world by storm. It's called Which Line Was It Anyway?
I like this.
Yeah,
You like
it's-
it?
Yeah. So
Why do you
I
like
haven't
it?
seen this.
Because you've won against?
No, well, I did win last week, but even when you won, I really enjoy it.
Yes.
So the concept, Jamie,
Tell me more.
it's a quote, probably a quirky quote that's happened during the week from one of the British and Irish Lions,
During
either
the week
during the week.
on this tour.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's normally a current player, but sometimes it's an ex-player. I'll let you know. I'll give you a little clue. You each get a guess. Winner gets a point. And
Don't tell him much more. He'll work it out.
okay, terrific.
He's a doctor.
Are ya? What's the hip bone connected to?
The ear.
Yeah, no, he's not a doctor. All right, let's start with this. Ches is just so long. This is what makes him really uncoordinated. Referring to Ollie Chesham.
That's got to be. Yeah, sorry.
You want to go first? Yep.
Yeah, sure. Mac Hansen.
Ches is just so long. This is what makes him really uncoordinated.
I have to agree with it.
I'm going to go with Genge.
Gange,
That was going to be mine. I'm thinking English. Tojo.
Mauro Taji. No, but so what happens now is I then toss up where they're from, and then it's just an all-in.
Sure.
Okay. So the first one is an Englishman. Go for it.
Tom Curry.
Oh, keep going.
Cowan
Tommy
Dickey.
Freeman.
Will Stewart.
Marcus Smith.
Nope. Might have won man of the match on Saturday.
I can't remember much of it.
Alex
Saturday.
Very
Mitchell.
Benel.
Yes.
Ben Earl.
Oh, did he get man of the match?
He did.
Well done,
He's
Swipple.
solid.
Question 1 for which liners was it
quick.
anyway? I played professional water polo from the age of 13 to 18. Well, 14 to 18. Didn't know there was professional water players at 13, but this is a particular line, a current line. So let's go the other way. I know we'll start with you now, King. Who looks like they'd go all right in a pair of swimmers in a pool? Doing that.
Joe McCarthy.
Okay, no, keep going.
Callagher, man.
Taj Burn.
Pollock.
No, Scotsman.
Ooh.
Toss it up.
It's not
Couldn't be
Scott
Jim
Cummins.
Hamilton. And it's certainly not Schoon.
And it's not
Cummins?
Finn.
Current, no,
Two
keep
for
going.
lost. Hugh Jones.
No,
Oh, I've
Suame.
Duhan.
no.
Too
You
hard.
said it, but you
Finn.
said it's not.
Oh, it's Schooman.
Yeah.
The
Was it
Scoob.
the Scooey? He'd float, that's why, see.
Was he in goal?
Buoyant. Good buoyancy.
Must have been in goal.
I love where he wears his pants, the Scoo Man.
Oh, yeah.
He's got good pants.
I love everything about him. His energy.
Oh, he's the best.
He's great.
Good tuck.
He's
I'm-
good.
tuck
He's a good
game.
Oh,
hugger.
yeah.
Good tuck game.
1-1.
Yep.
I'm going to say. We want to win the... we know this one. We want to win the Test Series 3-0 and be remembered as the greatest Lions team ever. Drew.
Pollock.
Bundy.
Greatest team ever. It's got to be Tojo. Captain.
Gibson Park.
Well done. King
Henry
was Pollock.
Yeah.
Henry Pollock came out during the week.
Okay, good on it.
Yeah, right.
1-1.
That's a big statement.
Would they be the greatest team ever if they won?
You tell me.
3-0? Tough on that.
I don't know if
Tell
they
you what, I
would be.
reckon they've got 2013.
Well, I think if you look at it, no one's given.
How good
the
is it?
Wallabies
How
a
good is
chance.
this Wallabies team?
Yeah, no one's given them a
How
chance.
good is
so-
this Wallabies team?
Well, we'll find out on Saturday.
I'd say very, very, very good.
Another very on top of
Yeah.
that.
Very.
Let's go, Prof.
I love it when you hurry me on.
Mate,
I'm just,
Alana's out there waiting.
Prof.
mate, I've kept to time for Allana.
Stop
She was here
arguing and
early.
start reading.
What you're all on me now.
I'm not. Keep going, Prof.
Thank you,
You're amazing.
It is mad how fast you can go from despising someone to hanging out with them and going for coffee. Let's go to you, Drew. No, sorry, you.
Sione.
Nope.
I think it was someone saying something about Ellis.
It was.
I'm going to go Dan Sheehan.
Yeah, I think it was that. Sheehan.
Oh, the concierge.
Who's the concierge?
Porter.
No, it was Dan Sheehan. Well done.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
the
We've all
King
got
is in
one.
front.
Yeah, because
Sorry, I thought it was you,
he's
Drew.
always on Sky Sports and doing all
I
that
know.
rubbish. And
I'm not on Sky.
it's not.
You're doing
You
more
want
media
to.
than me
You want to be.
nowadays.
You want to be.
You're doing more media than me, mate.
The last one. Most of the boys are into analysis. I'm more into naps and Netflix. Back to you, Swoop.
Mac Hansen.
Mac Hansen.
Marcus Smith.
Genge.
Scotsman.
Cummins. Scotty Cummins.
Keep going. No. Keep
White.
Going.
Finn Russell.
Bingo. Ladies and gentlemen, our
Russell,
winner
love muscle.
today of whose line is it away is the actual line.
The Lion wins.
Good on you.
The
Thank you.
line wins.
On you, King.
King, hey, thank you so much for coming in and sharing this
Yeah,
with us.
you're a good man.
Boys.
No, you are. We
Yeah.
appreciate you
It's my
coming in, mate.
privilege. As I said, this is a bromance that isn't one off, boys. I
No,
I
no.
hope it continues on the years.
We need to broaden our sphere of. We can't just have Aussies either. So you can become an unofficial member of the KOKO. Am I right to toss that
But
up? Or?
his wife's Australian anyway.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah, so you're.
So he's
Australian.
basically
I
Oz.
might be living here in a couple of years.
Well, there you
We'll
go.
see.
You can just.
Well, there's our new GP.
Perfect. New podcast.
Ross
What about,
Geriatrics.
what about a new podcast host?
Yeah.
Mate, you
Well,
can
we're
take
always
it. By
looking
then,
for those.
I am that. I'll be that jack of it. You can have it. Thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see you. We'll see
see
you
you up there.
around.
We'll see you
See
around.
you
Friday.
See you up
See
there.
busy, boys. See you for a bit.
Good on you, mate.
Skinner.
3, 2,
We
1.
haven't started.
Here we have.
Have we?
We're
Yeah.
in. Second.
All right. Hey, we've had one special guest. This one's even more special because Jamie's left. Please welcome Allana Ferguson, everybody.
Hey.
Channel 9 stand superstar. Former everything. Women's sevens, Wallaroos,
Professional dribbler.
professional dribbler. Welcome to the couch. Have you seen any of this show?
Mate, I'm an OG listener.
Oh, good.
Had to follow my boy Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. Bit rogue. I actually probably fit in here.
You do actually.
As opposed to my other job
You're
tends to fit.
surprisingly very comfortable right
Yeah,
now.
very happy. Happy as Larry.
You're here to chat some odds first and foremost, courtesy of Tab. They've jumped on board for the Lions series. I've just done first and foremost.
We'll do second and second most.
Second and second most. Head to head. The Wallabies and the Lions. The Wallabies are paying $3.60 and the
that's
Lions
a blowout.
are paying $1.28.
They were $1.30 a few weeks ago, I thought, and we were $3, which I thought was money for jam.
What's the line?
$3.50, I'll take it.
Yeah, only 9.5.
True.
Oh, maybe that one could have been the series, was what you gave a few weeks ago, and this is the match.
You never know with me because I definitely don't read the.
No, they wouldn't have had the
sheet
first
correctly.
game up until just now, I think.
So, Allana, is that?
Yeah, they would've.
I mean, is that fair? Is that? I mean, is that a fair? What would you say? Representation of what we've seen so far?
Well, look, the Lions are building some significant momentum, aren't they? They're pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
That was probably
I
their
don't
best
know.
performance on the weekend. But I
Yeah.
thought it was also maybe the weakest opposition they've been up against.
Yeah.
We probably had to turn up, didn't we?
Yeah, that
We
would have
probably
helped.
had to turn
yeah,
up.
that was one thing we forgot.
Bit too much bonding.
Yeah.
You were there in Adelaide. You've been to a few of the Lions tour matches.
Have.
What do you think? Can the Wallabies sneak a couple? Well, we only need 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, can we do it?
I hope we have a decider, to be
Yeah,
honest.
same.
Like, that's unreal. That'd be awesome. Bring the crowd in. They can be pretty rogue. I think we need the crowd. I reckon that's the big one.
I think our best chance, I think Brisbane, we're a very good chance. We play well in Suncorp. Also, before everything really kicks off, I just think there's just a little way to maybe sneak one in early. Even I've heard Jamie, although I don't think he just said it on our pod, but he said that he'll actually said it with you in the paddock.
Yep.
That we'll sneak one in the first game. The Lions will steady the ship in Melbourne, then we'll go to a decider.
Well, I hope so. I mean, Brisbane this week will be amazing. Caxton Street will be pumping.
Caxton Street.
Yeah. I mean, there's the live show on the Thursday night at Felons I've heard about.
Yeah.
KOKO Show. That's going to be...
Turn it up. Let's
That's going to be loose.
Might have to change my flight.
Yeah, come on. You got to come up. Alana, it'll be amazing. I guess, do you think the 9.5's fair? Is that... I mean, you gamble.
Trying a penalty.
that-
I would never gamble on rugby. But, yeah, I mean, it's fair for those odds. I don't agree
Yeah.
with those odds. I think we're a better chance than that. We haven't really, no one really knows what to expect. So it's kind of hard. You know, the Lions wouldn't have played a style of rugby I think that they want to take to the Wallabies. They've had mix and match throughout all these exhibition games. And the Wallabies, what we saw against Fiji isn't what we're going to see against this first test in Brisbane. So who knows? I think
That's probably our biggest asset, though, right? Like
Exactly.
the
The
unknown
unknown,
and the
yeah.
unseen. Like that's our best shot for sure.
But that's why I reckon these odds are juicy.
Very good. Juicy odds.
We love juicy odds.
We
We do
love
love
juicy
juicy
odds.
odds. It's very juicy odds. We will be doing a same game multi as well when the information comes to hand.
Yep.
And if you come to the Regatta Hotel in Brisbane on Saturday morning, we will go through that same game multi with you. You guys are experts.
Yep.
And hopefully we can pick a little winner
They've
for
got one of
you.
the great urinals at the Regatta.
Talk to me about that,
Let's
Drew.
get into that, shall we?
Yeah, you go there and it's like a window,
Yes.
big window, and you overlook the like the restaurant.
Yeah, where people
And
are
so you're
eating.
peeing on the window as you're looking at everyone
Oh,
eating.
and they can't.
They can't see back.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, I assume they can't see
Oh, they're
that.
just enjoying their steaks and
Showing
you're
off,
like
mate.
weeing up the wall.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Make sure you get to the Regatta Hotel and catch us on Saturday. All righty, punters. If you're visiting Australia from overseas, Tab has you sorted this British and Irish Lions tour for all your punting needs. Download the Tab app today for all the latest British and Irish Lions tour odds and same game multi-markets. If you're heading into one of our iconic pubs to watch the games, look for one with a Tab area where you can use the terminals to place your Line Series bets.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
There you go. Also, obviously, the Wallaroos, they took on the Black Ferns on the weekend. Alana, 37-12. Unfortunately, the Wallaroos went down, but 10-7 at halftime. Good size. Stay with them for 40 minutes. Good size leading into this World Cup. Are we looking for something special from the Wallaroos?
Yeah, look, great signs. I think that game is probably the first time or the most impressed that I've been with like their effort and their grit. Their first half was really good, but even the second half, like they've never beat the Black Ferns, and I don't necessarily think they're in a position to be expected to beat them. But the thing that I liked the most from that performance was they genuinely didn't give up. Like, they went down swinging. They were in the contest. They were outclassed, but they were fully in the contest, really committed right to the death.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Charlotte Caslick's picked up an injury. We don't exactly know how bad that is, but hopefully it's nothing too serious and she can get back at some point through the build-up or potentially the
It's
World Cup.
sounding dicey that she'll miss the Wales games, but fingers crossed she can play World Cup because she's a big difference. She's a big point of difference.
Rugby league hip drop kind of tackle. Foot got caught under.
Yeah. Portia Woodman-Whitcliffe with a birthday hat trick.
Yeah.
She doesn't score singular tries. She just multiples always.
Unbelievable.
She's so good.
She'd honestly carve up the blokes if she played. She's a freak.
Yeah. And she retired, right? And then
Came back.
Came back for fun.
And then Georgia Miller was player of the match, who obviously was the seventh
What about her
star.
try?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And is now, they think she might be player of the year for the 15s.
Well, she's playing in the back row, scores this try from 50 out. Like, she's some player, but like an athlete.
Yeah.
The best
Very
thing
good.
is that they have allowed these girls to come over and play 15s, right? Like, I think that's obviously the big step, especially for the Aussie girls, because we care about them, but to be able to find a way that they can play both, because it strengthens both the 7s and the 15s game. Like, they've got to make that happen. They've got to relook at it and make it happen.
Yeah.
Also, so that they don't lose some of those players to other codes, because there are a lot of opportunities out there at the moment. So if you want to keep them in rugby, make sure that you can create a way that
find a
they
way to
can
make it
play
work.
both. Yeah, make it work. Like,
Yeah.
make them go
I think
full
they need
time
to give
and
them
make it work.
more time. Like Charlotte, you can see now, she's had a long build up into the Wallaroos, and you can see she's starting to understand the game more and more each game and improving, because they are different. Like 7s and 15s, sure, you've got tries, mauls, lineouts, but they're totally different games. Like, it's just about building pressure in tests, whereas the 7s is all out attack.
It's also more time, but she's played fullback, wing, 12 and 13. It's like finding their spots as well. So they need like time and opportunities so that the Wallaroos coaching staff, but also the other players know where their best positions are, get those combinations and time in the saddle.
And play rugby. Like, the 7s, like, it doesn't really go for that long. Like, let them play rugby for most of the year and upskill them, even if they're not going to play in a World Cup. Like, let them actually play some footy.
Well, they get to play Wales on the 26th. That's at Ballymore in Brisbane at 2 o'clock. So make sure you get out and see them there. And then August 1st, they take on Wales again at North Sydney Oval. So make sure
that's the night after our game.
I know, hopefully we're still intact.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah, not
These
good.
hamstrings won't be attached.
How many minutes do you give those hammies?
6.
You know what? You'll be looking good running out there. Who cares? Play on. Take your shirt off when you finish. It's all good.
That's on you.
He'll do that
after,
anyway.
Yeah, we know.
After that,
I'm actually asking to paint my jersey on.
could you get them out now for us? Can
No,
we?
I can't. I've got
You got a skivvy.
layers.
Sure. So then they get on the plane to England for this World Cup, which we're all very excited about, but a very difficult pool for the Wallaroos. Samoa, USA, England, who are tipped to win the whole thing.
Yeah, that's going to be
And
tough.
of course, our Wallaroos. Can they get out of the pool stage, Allana? Give them a genuine chance?
Yeah, they can. I think they're expected to beat Samoa. And then the big one is if they beat USA. So that's the one that they've sort of got marked, because if they beat USA, then they make it to the quarters. There's zero expectation to beat England. Like, they'll
That'd be
dead set
such
win
an
the World Cup.
awesome
but
occasion for them,
how
though.
cool.
Like at Twickenham, it'll be sold out. Like the atmosphere, the experience that these girls will get. Hopefully, they can come back and they go well, and they're able to get that same experience here in Australia. Sold out stadiums, big games. It'd be good.
Yeah, very excited, because obviously we've got the World Cup here in 2029. So, it's this golden period of rugby we keep talking about. We're trying to cash in on.
Yeah.
It's not really working out so far.
Yeah, we've not been that good at it, that part.
No.
No.
Give
We
us
tend to
time.
spend what we earn, don't we?
We're big contra beasts. We have contra, not cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. We could open a store, couldn't we?
We could.
Like this wonderful MJ Bale store that we're sitting in. A big thanks to them. Absolutely wonderful. I love everything about it. The decor, the big screen. What's your favourite part of the show and the store here? Swoop, what do you...
That little green velvet number there, that's just...
It's still wearing
You look good.
Yeah.
Don't I?
You look proper good.
You reckon number 1 out of the 4 here?
Actually, it's a good point.
Yeah, I'll take
Show
that
us your
as a yes.
shoes.
I don't point.
Yeah, you've done
Pointing's
well.
rude.
Thank you.
Swoop wins
Very
one.
rude to point.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I think you have got number 1, actually.
There you go,
All
Swoop. Well done.
three-piece.
Congratulations.
Anyway, thanks, Allana, for coming on the show.
Yes, thank you for coming in. I think you're going to join us for a couple of other ones as well throughout the Lions tour. You might not know about that, but you are.
Yeah.
So terrific.
Bring it on. Let's go.
We
We'll
look
give
forward
you the memo next time.
Yes.
Well, I might actually even wash my hair so I don't have to wear a hat.
Oh,
Turn it up.
You're going all out.
Turn it
eh?
up.
Wow.
you see that?
It's been a big weekend.
Prof just
Big weekend.
Prof just closed his eyes and drifted off again. Fingers through the hair.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. We're gonna do it.
That'd be nice.
We're gonna do it.
Oh, 100% we are.
Thank you, mate.
Lucky you got that clipboard there, Prof.
Oh no.
I might get more out of it than you, Prof.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's do it. Another big thanks to Guinness. They're our official partner for the show here, but also the official partner for the British and Irish Lions tour. So good to have them on board, as we always say. It's a lovely game for a Guinness, bringing people together. You guys have been doing great content, online, social stuff.
I
getting
felt
with the
great
people.
ever since Mother's Milk came on board.
Oh, no. It's a wonderful beer. All that's left to say is follow us at Kickoffs and Kick-Ons everywhere that you go. Also, website www.kickoffsandkickons.com.
That's the one.
No, you got that right.
That's the shout.
Sign off.
.com. Oh, wow.
Coming.
I like that. I think we need to sign off like that every time. Wow.
I'm worried about your drive home, Prof.
Yeah, me too. I might get the train. I don't know. I might get arrested. All right. That is the show. Alana, thank you so much. Go the Wallabies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
go. Here we are.
Come on.
Test
Come
one.
on,
We're up.
boys.
Yeah, come
How
on,
good's
boys.
test week?
Oh, mate.
That's all right.
Oh, wow. That is the best video on YouTube. You know what you need to do now? You need to like and subscribe down there. Or if you want extra content, might be down there, you need to go up here or up here and get more of that gear. Thanks for supporting Kickoffs and Kick-Ons, and we will see you very soon.